And next in 7 Sports, with playoff seeding on the line, why is scoreboard watching a no-no for the Patriots this Sunday? Plus, who wants to play the second-seeded Bruins in the playoffs? Ottawa already lost earlier today, so the Capitals win tonight. Washington takes the 7th seed. If Washington loses, the Bees will play Ottawa in the first round. Got it? Good. In today's win, the Patriots' offense was far more impressive as Tom Brady was precise, Wes Welker was unstoppable, and the ground game, highlighted by Stephen Ridley. Pressure continues to build regarding Bobby Valentine's managerial future as the Red Sox are on a massive losing streak and 12 games below 500 for the first time in 15 years. Finding out management is flying cross-country to meet you can't be a good sign. Don't let Vince Wilfork's on-field demeanor fool you. He's a red hat and a white beard, and maybe add a few reindeer away from passing for Santa Claus. What lullaby would you sing to me so I can go to sleep?
I don't know, you look like a twinkle, twinkle, little star kind of guy.
And for more on the Colts' all-world receiver, we throw it over to 7's Darren Haynes.
Well, obviously, throwing the football or even me catching it, that's why it's not my job. But for Reggie Wayne, it's his job. What everyone witnessed yesterday is exactly what the Patriots saw while watching game tape today. Bill Belichick made it clear the Patriots didn't do enough in all phases of the game to win. The players, they blame a poor practice week, but expect that to change with Baltimore next on the schedule. Which team is killing your bracket, or who knew VCU would win again? I'm not too pleased with my picks yesterday, but so far today, my bracket's looking tight. As a running back, your #1 rule is to hold on to the football. We had 2 turnovers, 4 total, but 2 of them from the running back core, 1 from Shane Vereen and 1 from Stephen Ridley, and you can't use the excuse that it's raining out here.
Jonathan Papelbon will be there. Any message you want to say to him before the actual All-Star game?
You know, I got you right here, buddy. Right here.
With Darko Milicic back in Serbia, Chris Wilcox out with an injury, and Fab Melo in the D-League, the Celtics are thin in their front court. Personnel-wise, unless you ask Doc Rivers, who joked about Jared Sullinger saying, quote, when you watch him, you just see a big fat guy playing basketball. The Red Sox hit the road against 2 of the hottest teams in the American League, the Texas Rangers and New York Yankees. And Lester will have to find a way to bounce back when he starts on Saturday against the Yankees, a team he hasn't recorded a win against in over a year.
When you score, people want to know in the end zone, what is this shoulder thing when you have a big play?
When you get in the end zone, sometimes you don't know what to do.
Cut days are perhaps the harshest days on the NFL schedule. That dream of playing for the Patriots and getting that first NFL paycheck. And then by 9 p.m. tomorrow, that dream becomes a nightmare when your name is nowhere to be found on that final 53-man roster.
Darren Haynes.
There's good news and bad news. The bad news, the Celtics allow another team to score 100 points. The good news is they finally win while doing so. The Green team outscoring the Thunder in what was their biggest win this season. Kendrick Perkins making his return to the Garden for the 2nd time in a Thunder uniform. Still doesn't look right. But it was Jeff Green making his former team pay. First quarter, Green baseline drive, and oh, a nasty up and under. Celtics up 3 at the break. Third quarter, Russell Westbrook time. Check out the great explosion to the 10. Lays it in for an easy 2. 26 points on the night for Westbrook. Later in the third, Celtics out in transition. Courtney Lee finds Green, and Green finishes. And 1. 17 points off the bench for Jeff. Celtics up 12 after 3. Late fourth quarter, Celtics clinging to a 5-point lead. Jason Terry for 3. I gets buckets. The Jet taking flight to seal the deal. 1 of 4 3-pointers for Terry. Celtics win 108-100, the final. It's no secret Bill Belichick loves to beat up on the Jets, but last night's victory was extra special for the man in the hoodie, recording his 200th career win as head coach, becoming the 8th coach in NFL history to reach the milestone. After presented with the game ball from owner Robert Kraft, Belichick acknowledged his win total in typical Belichick fashion. Quote, I didn't make a block, didn't make a tackle, didn't throw a pass, and didn't kick a ball. Now, Tom Brady arrived in Foxborough the same time as his head coach and can't imagine life without Billy B.
And there's no coach I'd ever want to play for. That's the way our program's run.
The Patriots entering last night's game first in the NFL with a +20 turnover differential and only widened the gap against the Jets, causing 5 more turnovers. Steve Gregory playing a large role in that one with an interception, forced fumble, and fumble recovery, leaving Vince Wilfork very optimistic about the future of this Patriots team.
It's just to see guys make plays after plays, and we're a tough football team.
BC Eagles on the road, taking on the 12th-ranked Seminoles. First quarter, FSU offense hot from the jump. E.J. Manuel to Kenny Shaw, and pew, he's gone. 77 yards to the best patch of grass, 7-0 Florida State. Second quarter, more from the Seminoles. Manuel dumps it off to James Weidler, and Weidler's going pylon. Florida State rolls 51-7. Eagles drop to 1-5 on the year. Harvard hosting Bucknell. Second quarter, Crimson up a touchdown, make it 2. Colton Chapel pitch and catch. 14-yard score to Cameron Brate. 14-0 Harvard, and there's more where that came from. And later in the second, Chapel connects with Kyle Juszczyk. And check this out. The tight end breaks not 1, not 2, not 3, get off me. 4 tackles. The man they call Juice goes 59 yards to the house. Harvard cruises 35-7, improving to 5-0. National League Divisional Series, Nationals and Cardinals, Game 2. St. Louis up 9-4 in the 8th when Carlos Beltran absolutely crushes this one for insurance. Waved the deductible. Just add a 2-run shot to left. Beltran's second home run of the game. Cards pound the Nats. 12-4. The series now tied at 1 game apiece.
Play of the day, brought to you by McDonald's.
In Alabama, Tigers running back Russell Handgrove takes it up the gut, but check out Bama's LaMichael Fanning going WWE and body slams Hansbrough to the turf. Fanning doesn't earn a championship belt, but he gets our play of the day. And on day 69 of the NHL lockout, the league canceling games scheduled through December 14th, as well as the All-Star game. I'm Darren Haynes. That's a sports wrap.
I love my family and everything to do with it, but sometimes, you just want to do things for yourself.
Go! Troy Flutie, a standout quarterback, has proven to be the next big thing at Natick High School.
Good decision, Troy.
It's his last name that presents a bigger challenge.
Flutie flushed. Throws it down. Caught by Boston College.
Troy's the nephew of legendary quarterback Doug Flutie.
People kind of look up to you and say oh, he's a Flutie, so he must be good, all this, it's so much pressure.
Darren Flutie, Troy's dad, was also a Natick star and a member of the Canadian Football Hall of Fame.
I sometimes think carrying the last name Flutie is a burden more than it helps him out.
Already breaking school records at Natick High School, Troy may have already set himself apart as the best high school player to carry the last name.
As he grows and matures and goes through a ton of situations, he's going to get better at everything he does.
Kind of scary.
Yeah.
While Troy sets himself apart from the long list of Flutie greats to wear the red, late-game comebacks remain in his DNA.
Flutie under pressure.
When Doug Flutie received the text message that the Redhawks were down 3 with only 2 minutes to go in the game, Doug replied, "This is when Troy's at his best." Troy ended up throwing the game-winning touchdown that day, continuing the legacy of Flutie Magic.
Our family's good at football, I guess. We love the sport. I guess we just make plays happen.
That, in a nutshell, is the magic. I don't know if it's because he's a Flutie. I think it's just because he's Troy.
Troy wears number 22 during practice to remember his uncle's magic, but creates his own during games.
I picked number 10 because I didn't want to be the same as my cousins and my father and my dad. I wanted to start a new name for myself. It's Troy, just not Flutie.
And as the new chapter in the Flutie football story continues, Troy's taken the reins of the family name.
He runs the show. He's been running the show since his freshman year, and we put a lot of trust in him.
Hopefully this year, the end of this year, I can lead us to a Super Bowl, and next year I can do well too, and hopefully get my name up there and compare myself to them.
Kevin Garnett said it's the fans that gets the jungle rocking, but who are the fans rock to? Well, that's when we let the voice of the jungle explain.
If you had to pick one of these shirts who you think is going to be the star of the game tonight, who are you going to go with?
Rondo.
It's Rondo. Well, give me that Rondo pass. No, that's my bad on that one.
I can't do it though.
It got to me. Rondo, Ray, they're not talking today. Who do you think is going to be the ultimate star tonight, though?
Garnett. I'd have to say KG again.
Everybody that picks KG has to do the KG push-ups. On the knuckles. Remember, on the knuckles.
No, I was going to get on top of you when you do them.
Oh, you're trying to kill me.
1, 2 kg, 3 kg, 4 kg, 5 kg.
Are they on the knuckles?
He did. Oh, yeah, on the knuckles. He did 5, too, just like that.
Who would Tim Thomas pick?
The truth.
I'm picking the truth.
So who are you going with tonight?
The truth.
Paul Pierce, huh?
Yes.
Player of the game?
Yes.
You have any truth skills?
Yes, I do.
Let's see that, Jay.
Oh!